right, well, 0.4%. Look at the start. I mean, 24,487, 0.4 lower.
No, we'll get those. Yeah, that's the number.
It's about a third of a percent higher. Those are the rates, the first rates which are coming through. 88, 89 points. The Nifty Bank is down about, is up about 0.4%, 55,267. The mid-cap index is up 0.5. The small-cap index is coming up with a higher rate as well. So this is a decent start, almost at 24,600 at this point in time. Market breadth on the Nifty 50 pack heat map perhaps gives you a sense of where we are starting before we dive straight into individual names. Almost 100-point pop and 300-point pop on Nifty Sensex respectively. It's all in the green, except three names which are starting lower. Apollo, Hindalco, Power Grid are some of the large cap names. And there are three, Tech Mahindra, Axis and Titan, which are in the red. Prima.
By the way, before we get to the large cap action, three mid caps. One is Yatra. Another 5% up move on Yatra Online. This week, the stock is up 50%. So continues to raise post its numbers. Honasa and Nykaa, the two stocks. Honasa now up 10%, Nykaa up nearly 5%. Getting to the large cap action, well, it's earnings reactions playing out. So Apollo Hospitals is your top gainer, so that's up nearly 4.5%. ONGC has a positive tick to begin trade with. And we should get Hindalco. Came out with numbers towards the close of markets yesterday, and that too has started off trade on a positive note. Power Grid, BEL, Tata Motors, Adani Enterprises, these are some of the gainers in today's trade. On the way down, not too many. You've got a Tech Mahindra, but that was a star yesterday, up 2%, so retreating a bit. Axis Bank, Wipro on the flatter side. All in all, it's 100 points up now on the Nifty. Nifty once again trying to get towards that 24,600 mark. Sensex is open with a gain of about 300 points. Mid-caps are outperforming.
Well, that's right, but plenty of stocks actually doing well. Honasa, as you pointed out, Nykaa is flying away. Senco as well is up closer on 4 to around 10%. All these stocks doing very, very well. Paytm, that's up 3.5%. You know, that sentiment positive that's coming from them. JM Financial, yesterday intraday the stocks did see some profit taking, but that's done well yet again. So big up move is what we're seeing on that particular name. On the flip side, you have Jupiter Wagons, that's under some pressure. That's down closer on 3.5% or thereabouts. We'll be joined by the management shortly, to detail those numbers. Anthony Waste Handling, that's another stock that's popped up and trade. It's up closer on 7.5%. So massive move is what we're seeing out there. Big move on decent volumes as well. And, I think Dream Folks, that one has been, locked in upper circuit for the last few trading sessions. So that's doing quite well. What's not doing too well, I think one stock that I'm looking at is Aarti Pharma. That one is down closer on 9%. So slam dunk on that one. Rupa as well is down decent volumes, 1.5 lakh shares already traded. That's down closer on 8%. Both those two have come in for some profit taking. So keep an eye out on those names as well. But it's a good start to trade, guys. Sustaining this opening gap up is going to be very, very important from the bulls' perspective.
Okay, all right. Let's just look at the first rates, which are sort of settling down. It's a triple-digit gain, 24,590 on the index. And you've got the mid-cap index and the small-cap indices, etc., which are going to come up on your screens as well. What do we have, apart from what we've kind of mentioned? I think Alchem is recovering a little bit. Alchem was a big casual, I think it was about 6% yesterday, Alchem. So from the close of about 4,800, it left yesterday at 5,150, and it's at about 53. The high today, by the way, has been about almost 5,400. So it's following through. Transrail is up about 3%, and it's got large-size volumes at this point in time. I mentioned Shakti Pumps back at almost 900 rupees. I think the high was 899 today. It's cooled off a little bit, but still 4% on it. Premier Explosives, I don't know if you mentioned it, 11%, 12% on Premier Explosives. Very large-sized volumes at this point. So 476 on Premier Explosives. Look at, there you go, and 30,000 shares as well. Look at Techno Electric. 8% move on Techno Electric, 1,410. Stocks at about 1,473. So it's a pretty large size move coming through there. And you could look at a few other names, but volumes start to thin out. This is pretty much the biggest volume-led pack out there. Suzlon is down 3%, and we just had the management with us. Suzlon is the #1 volume-led loser coming through on the NSE. 21 million shares, 22 million shares from on Suzlon at this stage. You know, Sonata Software was a huge volume-led gainer yesterday by close. It's seeing some profit booking. There was no news really on the, in terms of what led to the big move, but it's down 2% as we start this particular session.